Okay, my people, this is what we got to figure out here. Fines. Oh, yeah, big fines. Big fines in surf fishing and crabbing and large fines. Type of fines that will cost like $2,000, $3,000. You could be doing time in jail. Or what I'm talking about is this right here. You got to know your regulations because they're not playing about these. A fishing license for a moment in summer, and that's one thing. Take your kids fishing with, but if you're fishing all year round, this right here applies. So when they run up on you and you don't have those licenses, you're gonna pay a hefty fine. And so first thing I do is I take time out. Always literature to learn. Always literature to learn. And so I take the time out, figure out what is the requirements, how to catch it. Is it barred or is it barbless? What to look for. Is it hatchery? Is it native? All those types of things matter. And so you really gotta beef up on the literature. Word of mouth is okay, but usually it's usually not too accurate. So they might tell you some stuff off of their past experience of something. And so this right here will tell the truth on it all the time. And so learn this, know this. I gotta go get me another one. This is 2017. So, and they change and they revise. And so these fines are pretty serious and pretty healthy. They're healthy enough to make you want to read this. And so, yeah, I kind of want to stress this. Read it. Know your regulations. Do not depend on someone else to tell you what the regulations are. Know this if you decide to take up fishing. And so there's this one guy that went hunting out of season. Man, this guy is doing weekends in jail for a whole year. Then you got to do that for 5 years. Pay a healthy fine. And then every year after that, he has to turn himself in during hunting season. That's not gossip. That's factual news. And so read this, know this. And so I try to take it out of my day every day to read this. And I take it out, have a little seat, and I just read it. And so they also do clamming up there. And by reading this, I'm going clamming also while we are fishing for surf perch and snaring. We'll be doing that also, clamming. And so those razor clams, I understand, taste pretty good also. So we're going to keep ourselves occupied up there. We're not going to just be after one thing. We're going for an event. We'll be up there from 2 to 3 hours if things go as planned. This is early January 2018. The anticipation of doing this it's pretty exciting. It's not overwhelming. It's just exciting. And so, but while you're anticipating to do what you want to do, make sure you are on top of your literature. And so you want to make sure that your first experience is your best experience, because usually that dictates the rest of your experience. And so when you have your moments of encounters of having to conversate and enjoy the entire community of something that is so serious as this, and they take it very serious here in Oregon. I keep stressing they take it very serious here in Oregon. And so yeah, I want to know that there are 6 different clams that you can gather, not just one species of clam. There's 6 different ones, and I'm gonna know what those are. So my conversation will be on the same frequency. I'll be understanding what you're saying, and I definitely understand what I'll be saying, and we enjoy our preschool fishing and clam digging and everything else, and opportunities arise from situations like that. And so it makes you feel good. And so know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. That's serious. And that's all I talk about. Regulations. What's the newest ones? No politics. No what ifs. Just okay. Let's just be out here and let's not pay no money on these farms. So if somebody's doing something wrong, you should be letting them know immediately. Because I will be carrying my book with me. So if I find out that I'm doing something wrong, regulation-wise, and of course, there's a culture on the community of wherever you're clamming, and make sure you fall right in line. You're out there to enjoy the event like everyone else. But regulation-wise, I will be knowing, because this right here talks. That's money out of your pocket. Maybe jail time. No one has time for all that. When you want to put time in with fishing and everything else that goes along with it. So that's what I wanted to share. I haven't had a chance to get outside. It's cold here in Oregon, so waiting for the temperature to come up just a little bit before I start going outside, casting my rods and getting the line, and so we'll be enjoying the indoor version of preparing to surf fish. Waiting on my waders, to tell you the truth. Once my waders get here, it's a wrap. I will be where I need to be, at the beach. Not when there's I keep weather track, not when there's a front, or not when there's a storm approaching. I keep close, well, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I watch the weather a lot. So once my waders get here, I'm just keeping myself occupied with the literature, with the references. It's the first time, so I'm excited. And once you visit the references of what I'm speaking on, and for the people who like to fish and have access to these areas, then they already know probably what I'm talking about, but this is brand new to me, so I'm really loving it. And so can't tell you enough. Wait until my waders get here. Got me a fish on here.